So you're thinking about ditching the city for a village, huh? You're probably sick of the traffic, tired of your boss, and you've got this beautiful image in your head of slow living, peaceful, aesthetic. Well, let's get into it because you, my friend, need a serious reality check.
You need to wake up, and I mean right now. Put that fantasy down. If you just pack your bags and go without a real strategy, you're not going for some kind of healing retreat. You are literally just offering up your neck to be slipped by a reality. Look, it's true. The city pollution probably won't get you out there. But you know what will? Getting eaten alive by neighborhood gossip and watching your bank account flatline. If you show up with a city ego but not enough cash to back it up, the village is going to chew you up and spit you out. It's that simple.
So before you even think about writing that resignation letter, listen up. I'm about to give you 5 absolute non-negotiable rules. These will decide whether you survive or get completely destroyed. And we're going to count them down, starting with the one that'll break you the fastest.
All right, let's get right into it. Rule number 5, and honestly, this is the foundation for everything else. You absolutely must have a city money pipeline. This is not a suggestion, it's a requirement.
Let's be crystal clear about this. You can live in the village, that's fine, but your money has to come from the city, or even better, from overseas. Don't even dream about getting a local office job. That's a fantasy. Formal jobs are basically a myth out there, and the salary? It might cover your gas for a week if you're lucky. So here's the game plan. You secure that pipeline of cash before you even pack a single t-shirt. Get that remote work contract signed. Make sure you have digital skills that people will actually pay good money for. And whatever you do, do not try to open a little local shop. That's just declaring war on your neighbors' businesses. Sell your stuff on online marketplaces. Your body gets to chill in the village, but your bank account stays fat like a city slickers. That's how you win.
Okay, so you've got your money sorted, great. But that just unlocks the next boss level. Let's talk about rule number 4. You have to be prepared to become a walking ATM.
The second you show up, your new face smells like a fresh stack of cash to everyone. In their eyes, you're not just a new neighbor. You are a successful investor who conquered the big city. So their expectations? Through the roof. Someone gets sick? They'll look to you. The mosque needs renovating. You're the first person they ask. It could be a random kid's party, and your wallet is still going to be the primary target.
So how do you defend yourself from this relentless social tax? Simple. You have to become a master actor. You need to deploy a secret technique I call cosplay miskin, or cosplaying poor. It's a camouflage strategy. The goal is to protect your wallet by acting like you're struggling just as much as everyone else. So what's in your starter pack for this little performance? First, get yourself a faded t-shirt from some old political campaign. Find a pair of worn-out shorts. You'll need a rusty old scooter that sounds like it's about to fall apart. And that shiny new iPhone, it stays hidden, out of sight. The goal is to make people think, oh, they're just getting by, like us. In the village, looking poor is your best financial security.
All right, next up, rule number 3. You have to budget for Social Security. And no, I'm not talking about your retirement plan.
See, there's this unwritten tax in the village that is more aggressive than any bank. Get ready for a knock on your door at least once a week with some kind of proposal. Community funds, wedding gifts, fixing the neighborhood gate, you name it, there's a donation request for it. And saying no is not really an option.
The only smart move is to treat it like a business expense. You must factor this social safety money into your monthly budget. I'm talking a minimum of 2 or 300,000 rupee a month. Just think of it as a subscription fee for a peaceful life, just like you pay for your Wi-Fi or Netflix.
And look, you basically have 2 ways to pay this social tax. If you're tight on cash, you can pay with your muscles. Show up for community work days, the Gatong Royong, help set up tents for a wedding, serve food, join the neighborhood watch. In the village, your sweat is a perfectly valid currency. But if you have no money and you're lazy, you're done for.
Okay, this next one is a huge one. Get ready for it. Rule number 2, you have to completely cut ties with your city dweller concepts of shame and privacy.
I'm telling you right now, that whole idea of privacy you worship in the city, it's worthless here. In the village, your house is not your private castle. It's a public space. If your front door is always closed, you're seen as arrogant. And those nosy questions like, when are you getting married? Or how much do you make? That's not an interrogation. That's just how they say hello.
So what's the strategy? It's called terrace politics, and it's your new best friend.
You make your front terrace your primary line of defense. Any guests who aren't close friends, you receive them on the terrace. And for all those prying questions, you have your pre-written template answers ready. What do you do for a living? Oh, just some boring online admin work. My head hurts from staring at the screen all day. You stay friendly, but your private life stays safe, away from the neighborhood CCTV. And here we are, the number one, the most critical, most absolute, final boss of all survival conditions. Do not be an introvert. If you proudly call yourself an introvert, you need to throw that label in the trash right now. In the city, being quiet is golden, right? It's cool. In the village, being quiet is arrogant. It's a sin. If you walk past someone without a greeting, it's like you've just declared war. If you stay inside for 2 days, they won't think you're working hard. They'll think you're practicing black magic.
You need to burn this into your brain. The most valuable currency in the village is not the rupiah. It's small talk. You can be a millionaire, but if you're stingy with a simple hello, you'll be treated like an outcast. Your mental privacy is not a thing. People need to know you're just a normal person, not some weird, arrogant robot from the city. So what do you do if your social battery is always on low? Simple. You learn to act. You don't have to have a 2-hour conversation about the price of fertilizer. Just put on your sweetest fake smile, nod your head at everyone you pass, a little tin-tin honk from your scooter does wonders, and just spend 15 minutes in the evening showing your face on your terrace. It's the cheapest survival hack you have to avoid becoming public enemy number 1.
So let's just get one thing straight. Stop thinking of slow living as some kind of escape for lazy people. That is dead wrong. Life in the village is a mental boxing ring. It is not a place to just lie down and chill. Ultimately, the village is one of two things. It will be a living hell for the soft, for the people stuck in a fantasy. But it will be an absolute paradise for anyone who is smart and willing to adapt. If your only plan is to run away from your office problems, you might as well just turn back now. But if you're ready to drop your city ego and you're ready to play the game smart, then let's do this. Because we don't move to the village for healing, we move there to win. The only question is, are you ready?